Hello, hello. Sheep Mage here. Getting ready to play my 3 planes deck. And it's 3 planes because there are, in fact, 3 planes in the deck. I have a whole bunch of the lands that are spells as well. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's thought of doing this, but I really haven't seen a lot of people that have made a deck like this. I've been playing this deck for a little over a week now. Actually already recorded an entire video series on this deck, but it was corrupted, and as much as I tried to save the content, just died. And that makes me sad. But I learned a few things. I actually have made a couple of changes. I added a 4th Luminarch Experience and a 4th Giant Killer, taking out a couple of the 1/2 for 1 mana that gives your creatures Anthem. I cannot remember what its name is. It's from Zendikar. It was fine. It was good. It did its thing, but just decided that Giant Killer and Luminarch Experience were so good in the matchups I was playing that I just needed to increase the numbers on those cards. There is a land that I'm not playing. It's the Mythic. I don't know if... I suppose that you could replace these cards with the Mythic. I mean, maybe keep 1 Castle Ardenvale, because that's been pretty awesome. But then maybe replace these 3 with the Mythics. I could get a Mythic out of here and do it, but I'm not going to, because I'm really enjoying keeping the vault going and watching the progress go up as I draft. So a little bit about the deck. Obviously, just like every deck, you can get mana screwed in the beginning of the game, but you're not going to get mana flooded. The reason you don't get mana flooded is because all of your lands are also spells. You can play the 1/3 creature. The one that I haven't played very much is the Ondu Inversion. Obviously 8 mana is a lot, but it could come up. The way that the deck is built, you can definitely keep grinding into the late game and grind your opponent out using Lurrus plus Selfless Saviors and Alsaid's Life's Bounty. Just keep continuing to keep your Lurrus protected using those cards. Another cool thing in the deck, of course, is Shepherd of the Flock, because Shepherd of the Flock has the instant Usher to Safety, probably one of the least used adventure creatures, but now because of the power of these lands, he sees some play, because he says return target permanent you control to its owner's hand. So you can take a Cabria Takedown that you've placed on the battlefield, or a Sajiri Shelter that you've placed on the battlefield, and at instant speed put it back in your hand in order to use the spell side of those cards. And that does come up. It's pretty sweet. Another interaction that you can have, if you have Lurrus on the field, you can use Lurrus to play the Skyclave Cleric, then use Shepherd of the Flock to return the Skyclave Cleric to your hand and either play it back as a creature again, or you can just play it as a land. You needed to add a land to the battlefield. And as much rogue deck playing as there is out there, you're going to end up with stuff in your graveyard. So Lurrus is definitely going to have something to do. Had some pretty good success against many of the decks in the format, and so let's just go give it a try. Reality Smasher. Now that's a magic card. Don't have those on this format, do we? Okay. Yeah, I will keep this. We'll play Onto Inversion on 1. Then depending what he does. Ooh, well, I'm definitely playing Onto Inversion here. That either means he doesn't have a second red source, or he has another one. So let's just... This is the least likely thing for him to want to kill. I mean, we put that one out, and he's got a way to spike it. He spikes it. Okay. Oh my. This is an interesting little deep dive we're on here. Okay, we'll play this. And I think we should just... Let's just go to town here. Sure. You have a land? He does have a land. Okay, only thing I'm gonna do with my turn is this. Extinction event. Oh, really? Well, sacrifice this. Only reason is because I want to not get exiled. Interesting. So, even that that's his plan, I think. Well, we're definitely playing this. Play Lurus. And the Savior. So Extinction Event does not actually get both sides of this card. Or get both these guys, so black, red. Doesn't work. Unless you have something else. Okay. So we need to keep the giant killer up so that we can deal with Karoxa if he ever gets it. Because he could get it next turn. But let's just... And also, holding up Shepherd of the Flock to keep our Lura safe is probably really good. Sure. He still has red, red, black, black here. He totally gets to do it. Resolve. Die, Karoxa. And then what do we get rid of? We have to get rid of a card here. At least... Oh, and it goes to the graveyard? Oh. Sweet. this. Gain some life. Play a savior. And hold up the rest. Cool. Alright. Not a lot you can do here. Outside of an extinction event. Extinction event. Yeah, you would get both of these. All those. I said that earlier, it wouldn't be. Oh, well, okay. I mean, obviously, I can sacrifice this selfless saviors in return. Shepherd of the flock. Or return Loris with Shepherd of the flock. That would actually save it. Solves? Care about that. Okay, alright, okay. So, we're gonna have to do it. We'll pick this up. I could have saved that one too if I would have done that in a different order. Okay. So, play Luris. Play the Selfless Savior. Play Giant Killer. Just trying to. Okay, so he gets. Yeah, this happens. It's exiled, right? I only got 4 things here. No, we'll save it. Do you have a second Bone Crusher? No, he does not. Okay. 11. Okay, he takes my takedown. Well, I've got nothing I can do to protect things. I mean, other than the Selfless Savior plan. So let's just do this and this. So then I have odds and evens. I'll lose the knight to the Karoxa when Karoxa comes out. But then I can just tap it, if that's his play. And the only thing he can do, then I just tap it with Giant Killer and attack him for 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, resolves. Okay. So he's it. Yeah. So play himself a savior. He can have the fearless fledgling. I don't care. Sweet. We got there. Ready to go again. Okay, so we're playing against Rocksteady. I mean, it's said a little bit differently, but that's a pretty good hand. I think we're probably going to put... We're gonna try to keep the shelter if we can. Okay, wait, we're playing against maybe mono green, maybe adventures. I don't think it changes much of what we want to do here. Okay. Green, white. Let's see here. Let's play this. Play the knight. Is he? No, he's got the mana. There's a blue. He goes and gets a red. Here comes the big one. Omnath. Okay, giant killer. No. Okay, so the fact that he's got this, we probably want to try to get going as quick as we can. Let's see here. We can play we can play the Spiriant and yeah. It's time for the planes. So now we can play Spiriant and I'll say Life's Bounty. Put the counter on it. He has Bone Crusher. It's gonna stink, but we gotta try to get some action going here. Okay. This is where it really happens. Red. Are we going into the story? Is it, I can't remember what it's called. It's not into the story. It's the red-green one. Kenrith. Okay. Give him trample. Or I mean, and haste. Are they coming in? Okay. Or is just he coming in? Okay. He probably has one in his hand. Well, he can't really play it without land drop first, so just do that. Giant killer, come on. No? Okay. Well, let's see here. Play this. Play the Savior. this really what we want to do? Or do you want to just Cabria take down the Lotus Cobra? Yeah, I think that's probably better. Put the counter on itself. And attack. Okay. Yeah. Sure. So that's 11 damage. Oh no, it's not. It's only 7. And it's not trample. Okay, well, this is Luris. And life's bounty. Play that. Give that thing the plus counter and no attacks. What are we doing here now, opponent? Okay, escape to the wilds. Oh. Oh, is that technically a land? Can he play that as a land? Off. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. Escape to the wild. Can. Okay, so he gains his life. 7. Okay. Block. Okay. Luris. We're gonna get the Selfless Savior. Get the Speaker of the Heavens. Counter on the Luris. No attack. Wait, no, I'm not gonna block. Might as well attack. So he's escaping to the wilds. Oh, there's all the land he needs. Land 1 gains the life. Land 2 gets the manas. He doesn't have enough for Terror of the Peaks plus haste, so that's good. And 3 does the damage. 6. What is... Okay, so he plays Terror of Peaks. Resolves. I mean, things are looking pretty grim on my side. Not gonna lie. Sure. Pass the blocks. We'll block here. We'll block here. Indestructible. Okay. Play this. Next. Back with this. What's cool here? Okay, so he takes it. He takes it. I go to 15. Enter. Justice ultimatum, sure. It can't be good. Can't be good. Yeah, it's not. It's not good at all. That's it. I lose. I got nothing. Just hitting me with all that. That's enough, right? Let's see here. These are 3. Okay, they're alright, whatever. Okay, resolve that one. Gain your life. Resolve that one. You get the mana. You get the third one? Really? You get, oh, you put 3 lands into play? Oh, 3 lands and 2 creatures. Resolve that one. Take that damage. Resolve that. You draw your card. So now that one is from whatever. Resolved. And yeah. Defeated. Ready to go again? Playing against Q-Dog. Okay. Yeah. I mean, they're all 1-drops. I can cast them. This one probably need to hold on to in case something serious comes around. I like to get different lands than for you to take down, but gotta play it. Start with 2/1. The most disposable of my 1-drops. The least utility. Basically just attacks. There's a land. Oh. He's gonna eliminate it. Am I just gonna... Should I just save it? Sure, I'm saving it. Play it out again. If he's scared of that, I mean, that's really interesting. So is he more of a control deck? No response. Okay, so he's probably got counter spells. Let's offer this to him as a counter spell target. No? Okay. So Self a Savior? Okay. Sure. In the turn. Alright, so we got plenty of aggression out there now. Giant Killer cannot deal with the crab. I don't think we're gonna lose to this though, but maybe he's the full-on mill deck, huh? Maybe he's just as curious to see. Does he actually play basic lands? I do. 3 of them. 4 total. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not going to cast anything. I don't really have anything in my hand I want to... I don't think it's worth it. I think we should just... Oh, am I wrong? Worst thing that can happen is he can counter that. And if he does, we play the knight. Okay. We have another crab. No, he has tutelage though. So it begins. Draws his card. Has to discard, and then we mill. Ooh, and he milled a land? Definitely got a land to play. He played it as a black land? Okay. So he blocks 2. Goes to 8. Three, 4, 5, 6. That's not quite enough anyway for next turn. Nah. What's cool is I do have and these are ones you can't really. Oh, into the store. Oh. Ooh. Happens. Can't really do much about it. It all happens. I'm not stopping any of that. Land to play? 24 cards left. There's a spell that costs 2 that he could hit 8 cards with. He's playing that. Okay. There. $23 cards. He's at 2 life. I don't think I need to play anything. I literally don't think I need to play anything. I mean, he doesn't have a didn't say please mana right now, so he's only, I'm not going to lose cards necessarily to casting the Lurus. Yeah, heck yeah. Those are good. I mean, if he's got the counter spell, he's got the... Oh, he does not. Okay, so now... Do I have a selfless speaker in here? Is there a selfless savior? I do not. Okay, if I don't have one of those, I'll probably just play the knight. Play the knight. First one, isn't it? Lose 2 cards to that. Lose 2 cards to his draw for the turn. 19 cards left. Story. It's 8 cards. You have a land to play? Eight cards left. Does he have the thing? Ooh, it's close. Do I win? Oh, it was just an aggro race. I was expecting him to have some sort of removal spell for drawing all of those cards. Huh. Interesting. All right, let's give it another try. Silent opponent. My opponent is silent. Okay. Yep. This could end up being very, very aggressive. I think I think my play is gonna be the Stampede first, even though I could play the Speaker on one. I think it's just better to not. Honestly, this is probably my second turn. Oh, Castle Garenbrig? Oh, damn. Oh, this is gonna be... Hollow Blade. Go. Well, what do you got here? Opponent? Scavenging Ooze? Perfectly fine. Okay, that giant killer is going to be pretty important later on. We're playing the aspirant. Counter on that. So he can trade his Scavenging Ooze for a card from my hand if he wants to. I'm fine with that. I'll just probably discard the Fearless Fledgling. Cool. I don't know if the counters deck has a lot of removal. Does it have some? Maybe it does. Right now. Okay, here's the battlefield. Dolls. Okay, well, that's already big enough. This might just be a more interesting turn. Go speaker. With a counter on the speaker? Yeah, we're gonna do this. He takes it this time. Makes sense. And we'll play another speaker. Assuming that the Hollow Blade is not going to die now. I won't have to discard cards from my hand in order to save it. But then be able to turn the Speaker of Heavens into a 4/4 next turn will be pretty awesome. Hopefully I draw a land. Okay, alright. Oh, interesting. Is this... Okay, Shambler 2. Alright. He's got his defenses up. Trying. Oh, good. I'm glad we drew land. Okay. Aspirant. Okay, so I'm willing to trade that for your 3/3. I assume that's what we'll be trading. Get to gain 4 life there. You have to use 2 of your creatures to block it. Or you can just take it. That's also perfectly fine. So do you have... Okay, sorry. That's a good card there. For sure.
If we work together, we can achieve peace.
So are you gonna attack? Master blockers. Yeah, okay. It wasn't making a lot of sense there. I was sitting at 24 life. I mean, I could understand, like, maybe... What is Basari's other ability? Yeah, just putting a +1/+1 counter on something and, like, trying to hold back the Speaker of the Heavens, but... Alright. Okay. Try again. Roll Tide Striver. I wonder where he's from. Okay. Keep it. 2 mana is plenty of mana for what we're doing here. Obviously, it'd be good to get to the mana for Lurrus. The Lurrus, like the companion thing, it just gets in the way a lot. Okay, play the Night Out. Oh, really? That's interesting. Is he a better Lurrus deck? He attacks that thing. I am blocked. Never mind. It's dead. It's not a thing. It's not a... Well... Hmm. Play the Hollow Blade. Is he just playing rogues, but just everything costs? Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Is this what we're facing? Just playing rogues. Just as a lurist, just cuz. Why not? Sure. Not gonna attack even. Not even an honorable player. Okay, sure. To the aspirant. Counter here. It's not worth blocking, of course not. Why would we block? We're just gonna try to mill our opponent out. Only 40 cards left to do it. Who needs crabs for this? Okay, sure. I'm at 9. Okay, so I really need to think here. And this is obviously, this is a play. We're not putting the fledglings into play. Putting the counter here. And this is pretty dangerous. This giant killer in here. Sure. Yep. Yep. I have no chance here. There's no way. Got nothing? Cool. Play this guy. Play this guy. Play this guy. Okay. Sure. You can steal my planes. Okay. Mill some more of my cards. He lost his lure, so he can't get it back. I can get my Lurus and still have the money to be able to tap down. Heck yeah. Okay, well... Sure. So now that doesn't matter. You just need to let it die. Hard. My turn. Yeah, darn it. I don't think I'm gonna get there. Big 3 blocks. Wow. What needed to happen. Now I gotta get the right one. Now, if he has another soaring thought thief. Oh, jeez, I can't even see what I'm doing here. What are we gonna play first? Skyclave Flare. Do I pay for that? Hey. Staying alive. Putting in this to play. I'm fine with this. Yep. And turn. Ooh. That was tense. I think he made a mistake, but I mean, I don't know. That would be a fun one to go back and watch for myself. So what do I think about this deck? How it performed? Obviously, I don't think that the deck is completely finished. There may be some changes that I'd want to make. I found that I really like Luris, but maybe the deck would just be better if it was running Luris in the deck, and that might open us up a little bit in the different choices we could have for our creatures and their abilities. Very happy with the Shepherds of the Flock, the Hollow Blades, the Spirits. Fearless Fledgling, it's fine. Deck with 24 lands, and it is an aggressive attacking creature, but it's probably the weakest card in the deck. That might just be better to become 4 Luris and not have the companion. Alcé's Bounty is good. Giant Killer is amazing. Selfless Savior is awesome. Speaker of Heavens does a job. Venerable Knight, it's a 2/1 for 1 mana. So, as far as the lands are concerned, if you have them, I think the Mythic Land spell might just be better than Ondu Inversion. I don't have them, and so I play these. May also be just better to play Plains or maybe more Castle Ardenvales in this position, because it almost never ever. I haven't had it come up. And I had it come up in one game that I didn't record. So otherwise, I mean, the McKinney Stampede didn't. I don't think it came up. Maybe it did in the games we played today, but it does. It does come up, and it's really cool to flash Shepherd of the Flock, pull this back to your hand, untap, and cast it, and get your opponent that way. And it's powerful when that happens. So, well, anyway, did pretty well overall. I mean, obviously we didn't win the adventures, or the I guess maybe it wasn't adventures as much as it was just Omnath, but it's good. It's good overall. All right. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.